horrible surrounding for an agreeable conversation, but go ahead. There isn't much to say, but for the fact that I simply must. It's the portent of it all. I can feel it. The revelation will be world-changing. I just know it. And justified it is too. You will be a witness to wonders, I assure you. As certain as the sun, such is my conviction. I will be, then grow beyond being.
So interesting to see this guy driving through South Africa. Nice area. And every house is just fucking barbed wire fence running around their entire house around the streets. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Just pick a direction and go.
A black cat. Maybe my luck is about to change.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity. Its eyes clear, and it shakes its head, confused.
Yeah, animal whisperer. hell are you talking about over there? I'll be letting you leave this room until you...
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey. It appears confused,
Oh, wow, they're
and
actually
yet
quite
somehow compelled to continue following you.
Pervert.
One, two, long gather the fruit. 3, 4, pretty shells on the shore. Hey, mister. It's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh? I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say hi for me.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
No. Okay. Why should we be wet? Oh, with you shortly. I'm still watching South African Drive-By. While at the same time multitasking a stupid story in Final Fantasy.
I wonder where this leads.
As the alcove opens up, you see the same skeleton that you met on the boat before it sank. He's still not wearing his mask. He's leaning over a corpse, prodding and pulling at the skin of its face.
Bugger. How on earth am I supposed to... Oh. Perhaps...
Skeletal fingers reach down and grip the skin of the dead man's face, pulling sharply upwards. After a few more tugs at the man's cheeks, the skeleton relents, letting the head drop to the ground with a damp thud.
Damnation. That stuck fast. I wonder, does the beard act as some form of anchor? Ah! No! Stay back! Don't... Oh, it's you. I must admit I'm surprised. Perhaps you're more buoyant than I suspected. Oh, yes. An exceptionally common, but exceptionally valuable commodity. A face. A face that seems rather stubbornly attached to his skull. I would normally employ a tool to delicately but viciously rip the face from the body. I could then craft a mask to hide my bone. But as I lack such a tool...
The skeleton grabs the corpse by the cheeks and pulls hard, grunting in frustration as the body's skin holds firm.
Carved? Please. You hardly think I am one of your breed, do you? You have never seen anything like it because you have never met anyone like me. Simply put, I am an Eternal, and you are not. You have my sympathies. Indeed, no one seems to have the good taste to be. My people are rather absent, at least from this realm. As for the others, well, there is an excavation site at the Black Pit's oil fields. Perhaps there I'll find my answers. A cult? Hardly. We were a race that existed before the idea of race was needed. We were all one. I could ask you to imagine an Eternal as a creature of incredible intelligence and skill. But I fear the limits of your imagination would not do us justice. We studied the mysteries of the universe. We created works of great art. We disappeared. But I will find them. Wherever they are, I will find them. We will have our world again. Ah, well, that is the curious thing. They are clearly absent from this world, and yet they are everywhere. Every one of your races resembles them in some manner, and the statues you have built to your gods look remarkably familiar. Perhaps my people have ascended to some new realm. Or perhaps your gods are merely a folk memory. Regardless, they are not here. But I will find them. Wherever they are, I will find them. Well, that hardly seems relevant. But if you must know, I was inconvenienced for a time. Several centuries, in fact. Or perhaps millennia. One tends to lose track. I was sealed in a tomb for daring to be curious about the world. It seems our king did not agree that the universe should be explored to its full potential. Perhaps I should thank him. It seems I was spared whatever happened to the others. I wonder if flowers would be appropriate. I suppose, circumstances being what they are, it could be advantageous. You seem more at ease in this world than I. A guide would certainly be useful. Excellent. While we are conversing, perhaps you notice that I am rather skilled in, well, all things. Of course, the arcane arts are my little speciality, but being a brilliant wizard does not mean I cannot handle blade or bow. So, which do you require for this enterprise of yours? I could do that with one hand behind my spine. Now, shall we get on? There is rather a lot to see. Splendid. Very well. Let's be off.
Yeah, I'm watching you do nothing. You just move something. Do what? How many times I gotta tell you? Half the time you're in a menu. The first one sucked, Major Dick. What any of that means, but
What's this? I think the giant can finally understand us, Quirkus. It certainly took it long enough. Where to begin? I disagree, Quirkus. It does not need to know about the coming of the great acorn spelling doom for us all. Similarly, what happened with the Knights of Dre is our own business. Those acorn-worshipping acolytes do not scare me. No, it is enough for the creature to know that we are allowing it to accompany us so that it may act as our shield against the monsters. The great acorn has many servants. We shall need all the help we can get. Dear me! It has questions, Quirkus. Why, yes, I suppose answering them is the polite thing to do. Speak! Shield! What are your queries? A giant body, but no giant brain, eh, Quirkus? Surely even the tall folk know that Rivellon was bare before the great acorn fell from above and seeded the Urwood, covering this land in beautiful, perfect forests. Beautiful and perfect until the giant races, no offense, realized they could use it to build their houses and fuel their fires. They carved the Urwood up, and the forests shrank and shrank. None of the original wood remains. But someday, the great acorn will fall again. The forests will be reborn, and the giant races will be wiped from this world. At least that's what I hear. Oh, Quirkus, it wants answers. As if it is the first creature to ponder the big questions of the universe. What tree did the great acorn fall from? Where did that tree come from, if not a greater acorn? Could you build a nest great enough to store the great acorn for the winter? Some questions have no answers. Quirkus, why is that so difficult to understand? The great acorn will come. It will destroy the world, and squirrels will reign supreme forever. I fail to see what's so difficult to grasp. What do you say, Quirkus? We once believed it was good, but now... No, quite right. As terrible as the giants have been to us, we do not want to see them wiped out. Rather, we must find a way to live together in peace, giant and squirrel. Although it would be quite a bit easier to get along if the giants would stop turning our home forests into spears and ships and things, wouldn't it, Quirkus? Perhaps the shield will let them know as much. Another giant speaks, Quirkus. No, never! I will pay it no notice. One of its troop has an air of nobility about it, but this one... Another giant... No, never!
What are you gonna do about it?
spotted something. I need a shovel.
Got an issue with hoarding materials. I see nothing's changed.
One must put in due effort if one is to reap the proper reward.
Yeah. Now you just spacebar. You just jump.
Vines.
Alexander. But
I
wait,
am a proud lawyer
he's
to
too
the
well
order,
protected
and will
here.
not dream of subverting our cause.
Atusa, please.
Your Godwin has asked you a question. Answer him.
Well, sounds
Stay
realistic to
back,
me.
sorcerer, and
And
stay
magically
silent.
start spitting out
Our
magic from your
Godwin
hands.
speaks.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come!
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
One shot. For her.
Bishop Alexander
Look at that.
idly
Figured it
glances
out.
in your direction, curiosity on his face. Recognition seems to flicker in his eyes for a moment, but then he shakes his head and looks back towards Dallis. Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She groans.
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
Oh, there's always a good and bad choice. You just don't know it. They're not going to color code it for you. Okay, and first one, Glenn, you're preaching. But you like the story, but you don't like role playing. Interesting. Like most games, but I'm 50-50. Do something or
Yes,
keep
this
down.
is brutal.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness?
I believe we're done here.
What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
The Lizard Magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
She was a lizard, yet a magister. No matter her reasons, her penalty was fair.
These creatures are so prone to violence. Naturally, the weaker specimens suffer.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity.
What's going on?
Oh, how pensively our shield looks down upon us. Ask away, shield. A giant body, but no giant brain. Surely, even the tall folk know that Rivellon was bare before the great acorn fell from above, and beautiful and perfect until the giant races, no offense, they carved the earth. But someday, the great acorn... Indeed, Quercus.
Wait all day.
You there? I'm looking for an inmate. He wears a large bronze ring with a dragon stamped into it. Name of Migo.
Pipe down, Farah. It's time to accept reality.
She's gone, Farah. Gone. She's gone, Farah. Gone. She's gone, Farah. Gone.
Mummy's right here. Where are you?
She's gone, Farah. Gone.
I'm not mad, darling. I'm not mad. Sweetheart?
She's gone, Farah. Gone.
There's just so many fucking quests, it's just never ending. Oh, this game is just too big for me, man. It's just way too much.
Farah.
Too much invested.
She ain't coming back. She's gone, Farah. Gone.
Have you seen him? Useless. It is a very important matter that I locate this Migo. Tell me if you hear mention of him.
Greetings, child. I find myself in your so-called divine lands, yet I feel his absence deep in my heart all the same. No disrespect, eh? I'm used to calling all the Divine's offspring that way. Absent though our father may be. Go well, my child. Perhaps the Divine will return to us yet. Perhaps he'll come home in time. Send us your children, your supplicants, a new Divine.
That's it. I call cool. Pay up.
Looky here, mates. A fresh face. We love fresh faces, don't we? Oh, yes, we do. Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First hands on the house. Chuff to you, Chief. Here are your cards. You're up first.
You glance at your hand. 2 purple monarchs. A hard hand to beat.
Quite the hand, Freshie. Unfortunately, 2 is less than 5, and that's how many purples I've got. I reckon that makes me the winner. I'll be having your fee then. I'm sure the Reds told ya. No one gets along without paying the interment fee. So, let's make this easy. Empty your pockets. Don't think your connections will get here in time to save you if you don't pay up now. Go on then. Whatever pennies you've got in your pocket ain't worth my breath. But don't you go telling Griff I was soft on you. Another inmate, but you wouldn't guess it. Runs this place like he's Dallas herself. Shouldn't be too hard to find him in the kitchen, but he doesn't take too kindly to your kind.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
I don't think I ain't watching. That's your fish flew just to this road.
What of it? Yeah, what of it?
Ah, grab it in your goblins,
Huh?
the both of you.
What you doing here? Didn't Griff already take one of them ears of yours? That's so? Oh, hey, you're right. Reckon the lizard I'm thinking of was got rid of last week. Probably for the best. Griff.
What are you after, Pipsqueak? Complain to Griff if you don't like it. See how long you keep your ears stuck to your head.
Lot of talking going on here. I feel like this is one giant chat room. That's why I don't like Infinity. Fuck's it only 11:30?
Time
It
to
feels like
find
it's
this
fucking 8
Boris
o'clock at
fella.
night. Like 11:30. I thought it's a lot later than it really is. Back to fucking Final Fantasy. Fuck South Africa. You are still fucking chatting? Okay, nothing's going on. Oh, I'm gonna do my shit. It's absolutely fucking true, but every time I looked at this over to the other screen, you're either in a chat with somebody or you're in your fucking inventory. That's it. Those are the two things you've done for literally like 20 minutes. Okay. I understand everything.
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe. As she catches sight of you, recognition flashes in her terrified eyes. She drops her hands from her throat and starts hyperventilating.
Ben! Ben, Miss! Ifan! Ben, Miss! You killed them! You killed them! He killed them all! Murderer! Keep him away from me! Help! Somebody! Keep him away! Stay back. Stay back. Keep that monster bedmast away from me.
Ah, grab it in, you gobblers, the both of you!
If you don't like the game, Topsy, you can fold.
No, just because the pair of you are filthy cheating liars don't mean I can't beat you.
Mummy's right here. Where are
A
you?
little respect for Griff's right hand.
Myra, she ain't coming back.
Where is he?
Mummy's right here. Where are you?
Pipe down,
Where
Farah.
is he?
It's time to accept reality.
She's gone, Farah. Gone!
I told him at noon exactly. Didn't I?
Where are you, darling?
Pipe down, Farah. It's time to accept reality.
Come on, old
Pipe
man.
down, Farah.
I can't wait all
It's
day.
time to accept reality.
Where is he?
Pipe down, Farah. It's time to accept reality.
She's gone, Farah. Gone!
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
Mummy's right here. Where are you?
She's gone, Farah. Gone!
Where is he?
Farah. She ain't coming back. Farah. She ain't coming back.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
Farah. She ain't coming back.
Is he?
Yeah, what of it?
Please, please, you must help me. No one here will help me. Not one of these bastards. A child is missing. My baby. She was here. I only turned away for a moment.
Cactus in the dirt.
Where is he?
I'm sick with worry. Completely sick. And no one in this damn camp will lift a finger to help me find her. Yes, of course. Here, you should take it with you. When you find her, give her the doll and tell her, Mummy says this is for her little chicken, and it's time to come home. That's what I call her. My
She soaks up a steady stream of tears with her.
She ought to come with you then. She ought to follow you back to me. This place turns people cold. Cold and wicked. That fellow Jeth over there speaks unutterable evil, but I can't move away from him. What if Irma comes back and I'm not here? You are an angel. Truly you are. I'm not mad, darling. I'm not mad. Sweetheart?
Farah. She ain't coming back.
I'm not mad, darling. I'm not mad. Sweetheart?
Pipe down,
Come
Farah.
on, old man.
It's time to
I can't
accept
wait all
reality.
day.
I'm not mad, darling. I'm not mad. Sweetheart?
Fire her. She ain't coming back.
I'm not mad, darling. I'm not mad. Sweetheart?
Fire her. She ain't coming back.
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone? Oh, very droll. Listen up. You must think me mad to approach a stranger, but this camp is full of cowards, and I'm running out of time. Fast. Too fast. Way too fast. Haha, you would be too if you'd been here as long as I have. In fact, you should be nervous if you're here at all. I know what they have planned for us, and it ain't pretty. I've been here a long time. Longer than anyone else. People get taken sometimes. Some folks say they get cured. I don't know if I believe it, and I don't want to wait and find out. I have a way out of here. It won't be easy, and I need a partner. Just one. Are you interested? Oh, noble. But after the Magisters take you all, your nobility will have been for nothing. Good luck with your friends, though. Enjoy your last days in good company, won't you?
She ain't coming back.
This again.
Stay back. Stay back. Keep that monster bedmast away from me.
Ho ho! Ain't come to shake me down for my knickers, have you? They're all I got left after your buddies were through with me. That's so. Huh. You look just like 'em. But then again, I never was the best at telling your kind apart. No harm intended, of course. Oh, 10 bottles of mead, oh, 1,000 bottles of dust, 50 bottles of tears, oh.
The lizard's brow knits together, then apart, and back again. He seems to be swimming deep in his thoughts, and doesn't look up as you approach.
Hmm? The ground? I don't know what you... I'm just trying to work it out. What happened? Why? Hmm? Goods? Ah, yes. Yes, of course. Have a look.
Oh, 10 bottles of mead, oh, 1,000 bottles of dust, 50 bottles of tears, oh, make the hinges rust.
My mind? What else, my friend? I'm
Madrid.
wondering why. All of this. Source, the Void
Making that
Woman,
inventory
the
space,
Divine.
baby.
Why? No doubt the two are related. Perhaps if we can reverse the cause of our misfortunes, we can stop this madness before it goes any further.
50 bottles of tears, oh, make the hinges rust.
Leave it, Sam. I won't say it again.
Come on, Jack. Don't be unreasonable. Better even to puke yourself to death than get purged, don't you think? You should be happy for greed. Please, excuse us.
You're talking to me, not him, Sam.
Oh, for the love of Lucian, Balladeer. You're acting like a madman.
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on. Piss off. Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the truth, and you know it. She's better off. So what if it was messy? I'd rather puke myself to death 1,000 times than let the Reds get to me. If she were my wife, I'd be happy for her.
A flat smile twitches across Balladeer's lips.
She never did like you. I'll be with you soon, love.
The man looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back toward the nearly finished coffin, bloodied hammer in hand.
Still having conversations, I see. I've done a quest, a dungeon, and I'm playing a triple in-game mini-game thing to get cards. I've accomplished a lot.
He nods at you and turns back to his handiwork. He lines up another. He taps hammer to nail and...
Your game sucks.
I found you, didn't I? Red, they said. Red, then dead. Them that pay the bills, of course. I'll be a rich man when you're 6 feet under. Time's up, Your Highness. Let's dance. It's stabbing time.
nuisance these assassins are. It's their frightful manners I mind the most, really. Well, that was rather fun, wasn't it? I do find it ever so invigorating to cut a cutthroat's throat. Oh, one gets used to this kind of thing so quickly. This is hardly the first time someone's filled some poor fool's purse and bid him kill the prince. I'll tell you what, though. Whomever wants me out of the picture will have to do a lot better if they seek to get the better of me. All those bumblers they've sent so far mark a mere insult to my swordsmanship.
Patience, Mal. Patience.
Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale. Ah, your tongue is not my tongue. Elves speak of here and now, not then and when. These words strike us strangely. Start from the beginning. Start from where you come. I see, I see. Now tell me more. Tell me what you do. Tell me what you find. I understand. Now tell me how your story ends. A heavy burden to walk in a world that you no longer belong in. Take this rope. It is a gift. It is common, but it helps you lift burdens. It is nothing. Many fragments swirl on my shore.
Tide's in, and out, and in again.
The woman looks out on the gently lapping waves. She seems totally at peace, but as you approach, she turns to you with a cheerful smile.
Haven't seen you around here before. New? Hey, that'll happen here. Hope you're holding up all right in any case. You here alone?
She gives you a long look.
You think twice about facing this mean world alone, eh? Someone to drink to in the evenings, someone to hold at night. If you got those, you'll be all right. Some of us haven't got anyone at all anymore. Used to be I had a family, a husband, and a little boy.
Just bought a
We were
samurai
healers.
sword.
Source was in our blood. Then they brought us here. I couldn't stop them from taking my boys from me when they did. Reckon they were cured. Maybe even released. Don't know why the Reds didn't take me too. Now I'm just waiting for him to call my name. Waiting and remembering.
Her eyes sparkle.
Kind of you to ask. Stefan, he was my little one. Smart as a whip and no less wicked. And my husband, he was called Felix. He was an expert healer. Could fix a broken bone in a short minute.
She talks for some time about birthdays, about Felix's prickly beard, about
God,
the
that's a
skunk
cool
Stefan
fucking
once
sword.
dragged
Oh my
home
God.
for a pet. Joy radiates from her as she remembers. She places a warm hand on your shoulder.
What a
That makes
gift
my
to
hand look
think of
strange.
them. I'd like to give something to you, too. A family recipe. One of Felix's best. Take care of yourself. You hear? You remember what I said? No sense in going. I brought my own share.
There you go. Come look at this bitch.